Hi, I'm Sam. I'm at the TXM offices here on the Cams Hall estate. It's an amazing place to work. We're situated just next to the golf course and it's on a peninsula next to the sea as well. And I've been learning the ropes as a recruitment consultant. So I've not worked in recruitment before, so it's been something that's been quite an interesting change for me. So I came from a estate agency. I've been in estate agency and sales management for a good while. So as a career in that industry, it was always a lot of people. So I'm a people person. Those are people businesses, and as is recruitment really. So it had always been something that had attracted me. This particular company stood out, mainly because they really work quite differently. They're quite unique. They didn't sound like your average recruitment company that you hear bad things about, call. Everything's about results, KPIs, targets. TXM, there's no KPIs, there's no targets, there's no kind of daily grind, cold calling every day, how many calls have you made. It's really based on one thing, one really simple concept, and that's positive outcomes. And as a positive person myself, I've always been very positive, always been very energetic. And so their main mantra really works out for me, because it's as simple as, is it going to be a positive, the work that we do, is it going to be a positive outcome for the client, the candidate, and us as a business? And if you can say yes to those three things, then we've done a good job, and we've maintained the ethic and the value of the company. And I think that, as simple as it sounds, that's what's made me do really quite well already. I mean, I'm on the cusp of placing my third person in a job. I've spoken to some great candidates. I've had some really good chats with businesses as well. I've just started doing some business development, and that's quite exciting to be actually speaking to businesses and instead of the hard sell that let us get jobs for you, let us get candidates for you. It's a different angle altogether. It's more the intention to learn about their business. And that's what we want to do. We want to learn about a business. We want to learn what they're creating, what products they're creating, how they're working, how their business is going, and then learn how we can fit in with that. The work behind the scenes is really quite incredibly thorough. There's a lot of work that goes into the profiling. We don't just find a CV that's been updated an hour ago, throw it across to the client without the candidate even knowing it's happening. We want to make sure that candidate, we've spoken to them, we've talked to them about their career aspirations, we've talked to them about their life themselves, what they're looking for, why they want to move, where they'd like to live, how's their commute, do they have kids, what's their family life like, how do they want work to fit in with it, and what do they really aspire to from a career point of view. And that gives us a much rounder idea of the candidate, so that by the time we actually get to the client, we've got someone that we know wants the job, we know can do the job, and so therefore 95% of the people that TXM place at a final interview, when offered the job, they take it. And 80% of those people are either still in the job or they've been promoted in the job. So, and those stats are facts. Those are genuinely what's been achieved. And I think that's because we do all of that work behind the scenes, and to make sure that it's really thorough, and that when we get to them, that person genuinely could get that job. And that's what's really worked for me, because I feel that I've been able to fit into that with a positive mindset. It matches the positive outcomes concept. And so my first 2-3 months has been really good. And I feel that I've definitely found my place in the company. I can't play ping pong to save my life. And the more games of pool I play, the worse I get. So at least I can practice and hopefully not get hit by a golf ball.